Hey guys, what's going on? It's Andrew Santowski. I'm giving you my early prediction for Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley, taking place later this month, August 29th, 2021, in Cleveland, Ohio. Even though this event says it's taking place in, even though Tapology is showing it's taking place in California, I believe it's taking place in Jake Paul's hometown of Cleveland. And I normally don't get involved in boxing, slash entertainment type boxing, but I feel like this is a good opportunity here, man. I should have jumped on Jake Paul's last fight, but Jake Paul, he opened up as a minus 150 on 5 dimes. Woodley opened up as a plus 120. BetOnline opened Jake Paul minus 130. Come back on Woodley plus 100. So, like I said, Jake Paul's about a 1.5 to 1 favorite over Woodley. And I do like Jake Paul in this fight, man. I do believe, Jake Paul is picking washed UFC fighters that don't have a boxing background as his opponents, man. And it's very smart, man, because Tyron Woodley, this guy's the former UFC welterweight champion of the world, man. I mean, I'll never forget UFC 201 where he knocks out Robbie Lawler. I was in the freaking club. I leave the club. I had a bet on Robbie Lawler. I did not feel like something was right. Immediately hedged my bet right before the main event. Bet Woodley. Didn't make any money off Woodley, but I hedged it. Didn't lose any money. And Woodley starches Lawler, I believe, in the first round of that fight. And he successfully defended the belt multiple times, man. I thought Wonderboy Thompson would beat him both times. And I was sick to my stomach when, the first fight against Wonderboy was a draw, UFC 205, Madison Square Garden. Fights him in March 2017. Wonderboy loses. I was sick about it, man. I thought Stephen Thompson was destined to be the welterweight champion of the world. And then Woodley defends his belt against Damian Maia. And then I believe he beats Darren Till, man, another guy they were trying to hype up to beat Woodley. So Woodley, man, there's no shame in this guy, man. This guy was never some elite striker, man. He was a great knockout artist, and like I said, he came to the UFC. Never forget his debut. Well, he beat Jay Haran, loses to Jake Shields, destroys Josh Koscheck, man. Just absolutely destroys him, man. Beat Carlos Condit. I bet against him with Rory McDonald at that Canadian card, UFC 174. And then he went on a nice run, man. And this guy deserved it. I'll never forget his last Strikeforce fight when he was the champion, and he lost to Nate Marquardt. And it was a vacant title fight. But yeah, man, I've watched this guy a long time. This guy's a UFC Hall of Famer for sure, man. No shame in this guy. This guy was a UFC welterweight champion, a feat that many guys will never be. And he ends his UFC career losing the belt to Kamaru Usman. No shame in that. The guy is the current champion. Lost to Gilbert Burns in a fight that I had a bet on Woodley at minus 130. And I thought I got a steal on Woodley. Woodley closed a lot higher. I want to say Woodley closed minus 170. And that's a fight, obviously, I wish I was on Gilbert Burns. Then he was expected to lose to Covington. In that rivalry fight he did. He was a big dog in that fight. Then loses to Luque, but he came out and fought a hard fight against Luque. And he lost to Luque by Darce choke, while Luque just beat Michael Chiesa yesterday by Darce. So there's no shame in any of this, man. I mean, he's 39 years old now. He's 5'9", 74-inch reach. Just a short, stocky guy, heavily packed with muscle, man. And he got into the entertainment side of things with ET or whatever, and so he's a Hollywood celeb, man. He kind of got into that, didn't fully focus on fighting. I think he lost some of his drive, some of his hunger. He definitely needs the money, man. That's not debatable. As Colby says, this guy's got divorce, alimony, all this other shit, child support probably. So he needs money. He's going up against a guy that's done nothing but boxing. Jake Paul, 15 years as junior You know, 3 wins, coming off an impressive knockout over Tyron's teammate Ben Askren in his last fight. You know, and dude, he knocked out Ben Askren. I mean, you can say what you want about Ben Askren, but Ben Askren's a wrestler, man. I mean, he's an MMA fighter, man. He's a tough dude, tough wrestler, man. Even if he doesn't have a boxing background, Jake Paul still showed you he could do it, man. And the biggest thing about Jake Paul is that he believes in himself, man. And there's something to be said about that, man. This guy is a big believer in himself. And I like people that believe in themselves and have faith in themselves. And this guy's taking it serious too, man. He's not fighting elite boxers. He doesn't need to. He's not trying to be that. But he's showing you there's a niche in this, and you can make money doing this if you do this the right way. And I think he's gonna beat Tyron Woodley here, man. Tyron Woodley's in this for the paycheck, man. Do I think Tyron Woodley's gonna stay with boxing? Probably. And he's gonna get some other money fights or whatever. But Jake Paul is gonna beat him here, man. Yeah, Woodley's probably gonna try to knock him out in the first round, but Woodley's in the gas. We don't know what Paul's cardio is like, but imagine Jake Paul's cardio is a whole lot better than Tyron Woodley's, man. Tyron Woodley's 39 years old. He's got a heavy right hand, but you know, I don't think he's gonna connect with Jake Paul here, man. I don't know if the fight's rigged. I don't know whatever, but I got Jake Paul minus 135 in this fight. I don't think I'm risking. I don't feel like there's a serious risk in this fight. Even if Jake Paul loses, I don't have no regrets. I feel like this is an opportunity to make money on. And I'm all over this, man. And if he loses, he loses. The hype of Jake Paul's done. It's dead. But I think Tyron Woodley's going to take the fall. He's going to lose. And the money's on Jake Paul here, guys. So that's my prediction for this fight. Land at TKO sometime before the 9 rounds, I imagine. But yeah, I see Jake Paul winning here.